How about you? I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. I ordered a new tripod feeder to put down there where we deer hunt on our natural pipeline. And so I'm going to assemble that, put it up. I'm going to run, get some corn. It holds 200 pounds of corn. So I'm going to go get 5 50-pound bags. That's 250 pounds, so I'll have one in reserve. We'll see how long that lasts us. We'll set it up for probably 5-second spurts, something like that. But I want to show you something before I actually get the feeder and go get the corn. Check this out. This is the ryegrass that I planted a couple weeks ago. I don't know if it's been 2 weeks yet or not, but this is the ryegrass I planted. You can see it's really, really green here. I don't know if it shows up down there, but I've got this green swath that cuts through here. Well, that's where all the shade is. And this part right here stays in the sun, but we're supposed to get a cold front here in a couple days. I'm hoping that's going to help this sprout, but I'm really excited about how it turned out over here. Something else I'm excited about is I got a new microphone. So I've got two actually. So when Gina's with me, she'll have one and I'll have one. So you guys let me know in the comments below if the audio sounds good with these new microphones that we've got. They are a Boya, B-O-Y-A, MWMP K2 or something like that. I don't know, I'm not a techie, but that's what they are, Boya. So let me know how the sound quality is on these things. All right, let's go get some corn. Get it out of here. Load her up. I don't know about you guys, but it gets heavier as they get on toward the bottom.
Go chum them up.
All right, got the corn, headed back to the house. So the tripod feeder ain't got here yet, but it should be here today. It's out for delivery. But we got the corn for when it's ready to go. And that, I mean, it won't take 5 minutes to assemble. I think I've got the batteries at the house for the motor, so we don't have to worry about that. But if that's the case, we'll have to run back up to the Dollar General and get batteries for it, because I want to have it up and spitting out corn by tonight. We had 4 days over Thanksgiving. We had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for our deer season, and then it goes out and then it comes back in for just a minute, starting in December. But I'll start getting prep. My food plot didn't do very good. I think it's because I think the turkeys and the birds got all the seed. That's my assumption, because there's tracks everywhere. I mean, there's deer tracks everywhere on those food plots. But it ain't coming up at all. I mean, I'm talking like 1 inch, 2 inches at the most. Well, we made it back to Hamiltonville Farm. I only bought 4 bags, I didn't get 5. So I'm gonna take the Homestead grapple off, swap it out for the bucket, throw the corn in the bucket, and I'll probably put the box that the tripod feeder's in on the bucket as well. Or I will assemble it here and then tote it down there assembled. I'll see what the instructions are when we get it out of the box. If it's something just to clamp the legs on or whatever, I'll just assemble it down there in the actual woods itself. And that way I can just put the box in the bucket of Brutus and get on down the road, you know what I mean? So let's go ahead and get this grapple off here, get the bucket swapped out, and then we'll load the corn into it. Let's go get the bucket. Oh Lord, my camera fell down. Now y'all are shaking everywhere. Let me go fix that. Things I do for you guys. A little more secure in here. This is actually pretty good though, because this will give me an indication of how good it sounds inside the cab with the tractor running for my new audio. get the first one. All right, 200 pounds of corn, ready to go whenever I get my feeder. So the feeder will be here anytime now. We'll get it loaded up and we'll go get it assembled down there on the pipeline, and hopefully we'll harvest a big old buck this season. First mistake with my new audio, I didn't turn it on. I've got it. Golly. Anyway, I don't even know if you've seen any of it. What I'll do is I'll put some music on it or something and try to get it to where you can bear it. So Wild Game Innovations tripod feeder. I've assembled this part already. This is the barrel. Now I'm working on the top of it here with the hinge. And then what I said was I was going to actually assemble the feeder up here, and then I'll tote it down into the woods and put it up there. I can't believe I didn't turn that audio on. That's my first day with the audio. Give me a break. Bear with me, people. I'm actually going to assemble these when we get down there, because you put the legs together like a piece of puzzle. So now we'll just put the bottom of it together, which are these pieces right here, I think. So we're going to secure them like that or like that. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. I'll read the instructions like I'm supposed to. I'll go get a drill bit and we will drill the holes into here and secure this into place with these, or maybe those. I don't know. I think those are for the brackets. And then these black screws will go in here on top of the actual digital control itself. I probably didn't even need to drill holes, to be honest with you. These self-tapping screws probably could have done a trick for me. All right. Now let's put the brackets on with these screws here. You have to think upside down with these. I think they go like this here. Oh, you know what I should do probably? I should probably secure them to the... I should probably read the instructions, but I probably need to secure them to the actual feeder first. Let me put them on the digital controller first. Now I'm all paranoid. I got to check my my audio. Oh, I can't believe I filmed half of this with no audio on. I'll get used to it though. Probably don't need to be using an impact on this neither. Probably just a regular drill would be a better option, but hey, whatever. I don't want to tighten them down too much here. Now these go here. Man, that would have been a disaster to put that on first and then had to take them all out. I mean, I've done worse, mind you. Okie dokie. All right, setup is complete. Let's check it out. Here it is here. And then this will be the control box again. It's upside down, but the battery goes in right here. This will be your digital display. And the corn will dispense and we will feed deer and it will be awesome. Here is the legs that will go out like so. Easy cheesy. And then I've got the other legs here that I'll secure when I get down into the woods. So let's go ahead and do that now. All right, we are here. Let me show you where we're at in relationship to there's our shooting house up there. And this is a lane that I've got bush hogs, so we're just gonna set it right here. Golly, that ain't 50 yards, something like that. But in Florida, we can bait deer with corn. All right, I'm gonna get it set up right here. Yeah, we just kind of strapped it down just for a little bit. And I'm also gonna put a trail cam on one of these trees out here so I can pay attention to what's coming in and out while we've got the corn going on. We got a ton of turkeys down here too, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can get this upside down. Upside down, you turn me. Okay, I'm gonna edit that part out. All right. Some legs we got going on here. Let me take the legs out. It's kind of a multi-tiered system here. I don't want to leave any trash down here. You know, I've been in places where you walk out in the woods and stuff and people are drinking bottled water or whatever, and they'll just toss the container out. Man, don't be throwing trash in the woods. Not cool, you know what I mean? You know, as an avid hiker, there's a leave no trace is what their slogan is, I guess you'd say. But so I like the fact that you can go out there and not leave your trash out in the woods. Is that how they go? That simple? Seems like it might be, mightn't it? Seems like it might be that simple. Let gravity take care of the rest, right? Oh, there's another piece that goes on there to make it a little taller. Duh. Now the challenge will be to get it up there, flip it over. I guess my loader will be, that's what my loader will be for, right? One more. Probably put screws in there. This thing's pretty nice. I will say this though, the instructions are not very good. So wild game, if you happen to be watching this thing, make your instructions a little more clear. And some guys that are watching that is like, if you can't follow those instructions to put a deer feeder together, you don't need to be deer hunting. I'm with you, okay. Touche. Here we go. Let's turn this thing over. Let's see if we can get this thing put up here without losing any legs. It's gonna be challenging. There we go. Wasn't too bad, was it? I will say this though, that was the second attempt. I see something I don't like about this feeder. That points to this control box is right here in the arm. Huh. I don't know if I could have mounted it any other way. Interesting. All right, now what I'll do is I'll load up the corn. I'll lift myself up in the bucket, get the corn, dump it into the feeder, and we will be cooking with gas once we get the battery put in it. Okay, we didn't do too bad. Spilled a little bit there, but I don't think that thing holds 250 pounds. Has 200 pounds on the top there. I mean, it topped out pretty good. So let me crank up Brutus, get my loader lowered. That took me about 5 takes to say, so I'll edit out. I'm going to edit out the parts that didn't sound right. Anyway, but it's done. Yeah, I put those 4 bags in it. It was pretty much at the top. So I don't know if it would have held 250 pounds or not. It'd have been close because I spilled that much. And I don't think another bag would have fit. So that's it. Add a battery and I'll be feeding deer. All right, I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks a lot. God bless you guys.